Hello there. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm so excited to be back here. I hope you all have some coffee to drink. I just filled mine up. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me and the music okay, because we had an OBS update that I want to make sure is all fixed. All right, good. I'm so happy to hear it. Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to the It Gets Better channel. My name is lilasfox. I use they, them pronouns, and I am here to sip coffee and be cozy with you today. We're going to be playing one of my favorite games. It is cozy, it is indie, it has queer representation. It is called Lake, and you basically drive a mail truck around a lake town in Oregon in the 80s, and we get to woo the owner of a video store. Iconic, I know. I just pulled a blanket onto my lap. I actually wish that I had a blanket, but I think a big turtleneck is enough. I think it's enough for today, but I'm tempted by the blanket, not gonna lie. Hi, Gnome, it's good to see you. Welcome on in, everybody. If you are from my channel, get cozy, you know what's coming. But if you are here because you saw It Gets Better go live, or you're here for the first time to check it out, welcome in. I promise you, you're gonna love it here. The content that is done on this channel on a daily, weekly basis is queer, is uplifting, is loving, is silly, is fun, and I'm so honored to be a part of it for almost a full year now, which is just wild to me. You're considering buying one of those blanket hoodies? Oh my gosh, I love those. So comfy. Anything that combines a blanket and a sweater is good in my book. So I'm excited to play some Lake. I think while we play the game today, I would love to have a conversation, a continued conversation, because we've had this conversation on this channel before, about games that we've played or want to play or that are on our radar that have queer representation. For me, I love the indie games. I love cozy games. I love indie games. And so a lot of the games on my radar these days are those. And there's so many. We are seeing so many incredible games come out with queer representation, whether that is as simple as like letting you build a character that is queer, with like many different pronoun options, or if it's like actually having romance in the game where you can have, a romance that mirrors what you would like to have in real life or what you do have in real life, or games like The Sims adding in pronouns into the game, which was a huge thing on this channel a couple of months back. We're seeing more and more of it. And so I'd love to hear from you if there's any games that are on your radar that are coming out that you know have queer representation, that you think we should play or that you think, folks should know about. I'd love to hear from you. So many indie games with queer rep. It's amazing. I know. I was looking yesterday, I think it was yesterday, at a game that's coming out. I believe it's called Potionomics, but let me double check. I want to double check this and be completely sure of the game, but I think it's called Potionomics, and they actually have lesbians in the trailer, which is just so good. Potionomics. So this is the game that I'm talking about. Oh, do I have a screen where I can show you this? No, I don't. I don't think I made it so that I can show you this. Can I show it to you this way? No. You'll have to take my word on it. There's a game called Potionomics coming out in October that I honestly, if it lines up, I don't know if it's gonna, but if it lines up, we would maybe play that next time I'm on here. But it is a game where you like are building potions, and it's like witchy vibes. And there's like actual lesbians in the trailer, which had me so excited. Hi, Camden, good to see you. But yeah, there's a lot of games that are coming out, and I like often think about like some of my first games that I ever played with queer rep. And of course, Sims is high on that list. But also I played a lot of like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, which both of those games allow you to have like queer relationships, and you like actually get to like really romance a variety of characters, and I felt like those games were huge for me in like understanding my identity and my sexuality, and getting to like explore that in a place that was kind of safe but also really fun. And you know, it was a big deal for me. And so I feel like games have a lot of power in not just like, there's power in representation always, but I think that there's something special about games in letting you like live out and play with those identities, and especially if you're like questioning it in any kind of way. So I love to see queer rep in games, and we're seeing so much of that. I'm excited to see Lake. I solely play Stardew and Fall Guys right now. I feel you on having way too many games. I feel like I'm constantly like, what do I want to play? I play a lot of games, especially because every freaking week there's a new indie coming out that I want to play. And I feel like sometimes you want to just focus on a couple. I've also been playing, we're not playing it today, but I've been playing a lot of Ooblets, which Ooblets is a game that I don't think, unless, I mean, I haven't finished it, but there's no like overt queer representation in Ooblets, but you get the feeling that queerness is like a part of the world, you know? And I can't really name what it is that makes me feel that. And though any of you playing Ooblets and like agree with me, like, is it the fashion? Is it the characters themselves? Like, there's a couple of characters in Ooblets where I'm like, yes, you are queer. I just know this. When I'm like, what do I want to play? And suddenly forget every game in existence. Oh, that is also a mood. It's why I'm glad that things like Steam exist, because I can just scroll through my wish list and remember all of the games that I've wanted to play. I still haven't played any of the games I bought during the last Steam sale. Isn't there another one coming up? I'm pretty sure there's another one coming up. While we have this conversation, I'd love to get started on Lake. So what I'm gonna do is start from a point in the game where we've played the beginning of the game, and we're getting ready to sort of start the like queerest parts of the game. I thought about starting from the beginning, and I was like, well, if we do that, we're not gonna get to any of the queer parts, other than just like you'll see the main character. But I figured we'd start from like a little bit into the game, and I would just give you a little bit of a summary of what it is like. But I think I'd like to give you that summary when the game is already on the screen. So give me a second, and I'm going to pull up the game, and we can start wandering through, driving through this beautiful lake town in this absolutely lovely game. So the Steam Next Fest is starting October 3rd. Oh my gosh, that's so soon. Oh, that was loud. I don't think that was probably loud for you, but it was loud for me. Let me fix that on my end. Okay. And now let me make sure that I've got this game so that you can hear the audio. Give me 1 second. I'm so excited to show you this game. I've been ever since I decided that I wanted to bring cozy queer indies to this channel. I knew that Lake was going to be on the list. And I was honestly waiting for this exact cozy autumn weather. Lake is not a game that you play in the middle of the hot summer. Like, I mean, you can. But like for me, I wanted to show you like at a time where I was feeling like the weather had changed and I could have a hot coffee and a nice sweater, and it all aligned for us today. So also, this is the last. Is this the last? Yes, it is the last weekend of September. So we're almost to October, and I know that we all love October. I feel like, am I right in saying that there is like a general consensus from pretty much everybody that October is great? Or is that just that I hang out with a lot of people who have the same opinions on things? Excited for October, but still panicking about the speed. I mean, yes, the year has gone super fast. Okay, so let me switch us to this game real quick. I don't actually have the cat cam ready for today. Sorry about that. The cat is there. He is slumbering, but I don't have a cat cam for us today. So let me get it so that the game shows up. Hang on. There we go. Can you see it? Yes, you can. September is my favorite month. I feel like I like September because it gets me excited for autumn. But October here where I live is where it starts to really feel like autumn. So I'm always more excited for October. September, I'm like, we're getting there. We have like some hot days, some cold days. And then before we know it, it's October. But I'm very much an autumn person. So we're going to start on September 5th. So the way that this game works is you are Meredith and you work in the big city and you are taking a 2-week vacation. The game goes by in 14 days. I believe it's 14. Driving, I mean, it's kind of like a vacation, but you're also taking over the mail route for your father, who usually delivers mail in this town. And what you do is you like actually drive this lovely mail truck around town delivering packages and mail. And while you're doing that, you also like fulfill some quests for the townspeople and get to know them and learn their stories and also just like take in the beautiful scenery. And so one of the people that live here, we're going to go say hello to her in a minute, is Angie. And we've been sort of building a friendship with Angie. And if I'm correct in where we are, which I think I am, I did a little bit of research, and in my own memories, we should be just about to the point where we start to have some dates with Angie. So I'm hoping that I did this right and we can check out some of the queer parts of this game. And I'm excited to show it off to you. It's a super cozy game. It doesn't rain every day, so you never know what you're going to get on each day that comes by. But today is a rainy day, so we get to drive around in the rain. I can't wait to show you the actual lake, so let me show you that. First, let's get in the truck. I have to remember the controls. Take care, Tiny T. Right? Isn't even without even without meeting the Angie date that we're going to have, you can tell. You can tell. So before we go and start delivering mail and stuff, I'd love to just like drive down to the lake so you could get a view of it. Seatbelt on. Hi, Julia. One thing that's funny about this game is that you drive the truck, but it doesn't let you it doesn't let you crash or like run into people. And I did test this. I did feel the need to test to see if I could run people over. It's just one of those things. Maybe I've played a little bit too much Grand Theft Auto. I don't know. But isn't that a beautiful view? This is it on a rainy day. I'm sure tomorrow it'll be even more beautiful. Testing for science. Exactly. I do feel like it's very similar to like how you drive in that game. So I don't know if they like were inspired, but it reminds me of it a lot. So let's start by delivering some mail. While we're doing this, if anybody has any games that they would like to put on everybody's radar that have like queer rep that are coming out or that you've played and liked, I'd love to hear from you if you do. Okay, so I think if I remember correctly, we have to pick the right mail for each place, which means I need to remember the addresses, and I don't remember how I'm supposed to know that. Main Street. This is probably Main Street.
That's later than
So
I
you
thought.
pick out the mail from the truck, and then you walk to deliver it. And that's really the bulk of the game, of like game mechanics, is just like a quaint, pretty game where you're delivering mail in this like old, lake town. And while you do it, you like get to know the characters. Oh my god, not this clip.
Yellow parcels.
Dream Daddy. You can play a cis dad or a trans dad. I have heard so many things about that game. And somehow I've never played it. But I've seen so many people recommend Dream Daddy to me. I have to get through my huge gaming backlog first. That's a mood. Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
How's
It's
the
for
audio,
that
by the way?
thing
Can you hear
behind
them
the
okay?
door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
That sounds nice.
Pretty nice, actually. I love photography.
Some people
I've
think
heard
they can
about
become
Beacon Pines,
professional
Fox.
photographers overnight.
Photography can be just for fun too, right?
Well, photography can.
I feel like she's gonna get so annoyed at us.
Look, if you want to take
I've heard that
photographs,
Beacon
knock yourself
Pines
out.
is
They want me
really
to
good.
practice
I've
with
got to
the
get my
manual
hands on
before
that.
the service is officially offered.
I'm
They
glad
send me a
audio is good.
practice kit with the camera and film.
I'd love to
Really?
take pictures.
I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well,
I
here you
agree.
go, and good luck.
Hi, Yeller.
Take
Good
some
to see you.
pictures and
Welcome
then
in.
return it to me. Have a nice
Night in the
day,
Woods
ma'am.
is queer. Yeah, Night in the Woods has got a little bit of queerness. It's been a while since I've played it, but I'm also remembering that too. I don't remember this picture. Oh my gosh. Should we take this picture? So now we have a camera and we can take photos around, which is just, one of my favorite things to do in games, especially cozy games. I love games that have a camera element. And like expressing myself through that, or just like experiencing the world through the camera is really nice. And one thing that I love about this game is that they put a lot of detail into making it like actually feel like it's back in the 80s. So if you look at like the food around here, it's all stuff that like was popular around then. And you see it even more in the video store, which we're going to go to now. Oh my gosh. Everybody in this town is so polite. They don't pass by my mail truck. There's like all the movies that were popular around the time when this is supposed to be taking place. It's super queer. Main protagonist is bi. And it heavily features her gay friend and his boyfriend. There you go. Thank you for your memory, Fox. If I remember correctly, our video store is down here. I believe it's right here. Yes. We'll pull up here so that we don't anger the town. You bought it and you're excited to play it? It's been so long since I've played that game, but it's one that I want to revisit. I'm excited for you to be able to play it. That's so exciting. Okay, I don't think we actually have any mail to give Angie today, but I want to go say hi to Angie. It's also called the Flick Shack. So this is the old, it's supposed to be like I think it's supposed to be like a Blockbuster, but look, it's like Back to the Future, Back to the Present, The Karate Kid, Gremlins, Ghostbusters, and then like even more on here, like the Terminator. Look at that one that's supposed to be David Bowie. Can you see the one that's supposed to be David Bowie? I know it's probably a little small for you on the stream. It can be a bit heavy, exactly, yeah. Yeah. I love this. It's so cute. Anyway, this is Angie. This is who we're gonna woo. This is who we're gonna try to woo today. The Odd Father.
Hang in there, babe.
Babe! All right, well, I don't think that she has anything to say to us today. Oh, here's a bigger shot of the David Bowie. She's cute, right? I know, we're gonna go on a date with her. But today is not the day. So for now, we should just focus on delivering our mail. So let's enjoy this Oregon rainy day. Yeah, so I didn't start from the beginning, Julia, because I wanted to like, I wanted to be able to like get to some of the date parts today during stream. Because this is like a game that takes about 8 hours to complete, 7 hours. For me, because I'm slow with games, I like taking my time and taking detours. It would be a little longer than that. And so we're not planning on doing a 10-hour stream today. So I wanted to make sure we would get to some of the actually like queer parts of the game so that you could get a taste for it. So I backed up to a save that I had that's like a little bit before like the dates that we have with her. So but we're definitely friends already. She's definitely a queer, right? I know. So let's deliver these letters. If I remember correctly, the letters we don't have to get out of the truck, I think. We just put them in the mailbox. Is that correct? Yes. Good. 10-hour lake stream. I mean, listen, I would do it, but our streams on this channel are always a little shorter than that. I could play this game for 10 hours. I could 100% just commit a day to sitting and playing Lake. But I don't know. I don't know if that's something that It Gets Better channel wants us to do. If they do, I would do it. This game is not realistic given that you don't get penalized for wet mail. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? There's also some other components to the story that other than just like the queer parts. But I can explain some of that as we encounter it today. But for the most part, we're going to be chilling and delivering mail, which I think is one of the things that makes me want this game a lot on the Switch. It's not currently on the Switch, this game. I've like fingers crossed that they will eventually put it on the Switch because I think it would be such a chill game to play handheld and just drive around delivering mail. It's just so nice in that regard. For crashing your truck. You don't get penalized at all for being a bad driver, which I love because I don't want stress. I don't want stress in my like queer, beautiful lake town, you know? Let me just drive around and crash into things as much as I want. Is this not where I'm delivering this? I remember when I saw the trailer for this game last year and I was like, I was just in disbelief that there was a game made that was just about delivering mail in like a peaceful lake town. And then I discovered that it was actually like queer and I was so sold. The Last of Us does have like, and I don't know if it's just in the DLC, but The Last of Us is definitely an example of a game that has queer representation. Exactly. Ellie is canonically a lesbian for sure. One thing that I like, and I'm always looking for in games with queer rep though, is like games where their queerness is not a source of trauma. I feel like a lot of games, movies, representation in general, and like I get it, like it's, you know, entertainment and stuff. But I like it when there's stories that are about like queer joy, or the queerness is just like just a part of them, you know? Like some of these games where like they just ask your pronouns in the beginning and that's that, and like it's just an acknowledgement that there are many like genders and ways of expressing yourself and identifying. I love stuff like that, especially when I'm like, I don't know, like especially in my cozy games, you know, where sometimes I like, don't get me wrong, I love a cozy game that explores deep topics. I think you can be in like a cozy space and also have like deep conversations or explore deep themes. But I don't always want those deep themes to be like queerness equals trauma, you know? And I feel like that happens a lot, and it has happened a lot in games that have queer rep. And I'm excited that there's more and more games where that's not really a thing, you know? Exactly, whatever you're in the mood for. I'm with you. I saw somebody, I think it was you, Tiny, talking about the birch trees. They're so pretty in this. All of the trees in this game in general, like this is a game where trees are a star. Like they are the star of the show in this game. Also, one time we were driving by in the mail truck and a fox crossed the street. So there are foxes in this game. They're not super easy to find though. I'm a big fan of how neighborhoods look in 3D rendering, especially if there's not too many details. Yeah, this looks good, right? Just like driving around this truck. Why are they all still stopped here? See, look, I'm going to show you. We can't run her over. It doesn't let us. So you have, there's no excuse not to be chill and relax in this game. And you can see on the mini map underneath me that like that's where I'm going to deliver all the packages, and there's also like a little quest up here that we can do. Can't remember if we can speed up or not. I don't think so. It's so pretty, right? I know, I love it. I think I missed a place to do mail, but let's go to this quest. I don't remember what it is. Oh my gosh, Julia, you have the clip of when we saw the fox. That's so cute. Yes, I love fox. I get excited. All right, let's see what this is about. I love that you can just like listen to the radio, drive around. I don't find driving particularly peaceful IRL, so I oddly like games that allow me to just chill out and play like a drive without any sort of like stress.
Where's the package?
Oh, where's the package? I gotta get a package. Okay. 300 Lake Road. That's right. They tell you the address on the bottom of the screen. Hi, Summer. Good to see you. Welcome in. We're chilling out with some Lake today. I love the music they let you listen to during your drive. I know, it's so cute.
Hey, Miss W. You got some mail for me today?
No, but I have something else. Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see.
The old 80s slang is so funny to me. Tight. You'll probably love that bug. That last one might be too scary.
You'll probably love that bug.
I'm almost 16.
Right? I know. She's so
That's a kid's
iconic.
movie. Well, I watched it when I was in college.
So you're saying it's an ancient kids movie?
Hey,
I'm not that old.
So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the love bug.
I thought you didn't want that one.
Ugh, I don't. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically an adult.
I don't know if it's my tastes,
No, that's too
but
bad
I
for
find also
Maybe
that
you
a
can
lot
watch
of
it
the
at a
games
friend's
that I've been
house
playing
instead.
with queer rep
Oh, I'm homeschooled.
are
There
these
aren't
like
many
narrative
teenagers
games that
these
have
days.
stories
So
that you
I don't
can
really have any
play through.
friends to
Like
watch
last
it
time I was live on here, we played
Love bug for
Coffee
me.
Talk. There's this game. I've played a bunch of games that have like queer themes. We Are OFK just came out recently. I feel like there's a lot of narrative games that are coming out that have queer themes and queer stories to tell, and I love to see it. Take the love bug now, and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Sure.
Tell you what, take the love bug now, and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be wicked, Miss W.
Of course. I'm always in for a good fright. So, see you Sunday?
Cute.
Totally. Thanks so much.
Me when I'm not an adult.
Have a nice day.
I love narrative games too. I think that they're so special. And there's something that's like, there's something I like about a narrative game that also has enough like gameplay elements to it. I sometimes get a little bit, like a little disinterested if it's mostly just like watching a story go by. I like it when there's like at least something for me to do. So like this game is a nice balance for me because I'm like exploring a story that's got, you know, different sort of like objectives and your choices might make a difference. But at the same time, I'm like exploring a beautiful lake town and delivering mail. And look, it cleared up. So now you can see the lake. Isn't it so pretty? And there's like a mountain in the distance. Ugh, I would move here in a heartbeat. They have more space to be able to tell these kinds of stories. Exactly. And I think tell them well, you know? Sometimes I feel like when there's like queer rep just thrown in to be like added in, and there's no like story behind it, I feel like that's often when it's like it just rings a little bit hollow. Or that's when they rely on the trauma parts. Jackson Street. Okay, let's deliver this mail. I think it's this one over here. I love how realistic this neighborhood feels too. Like there's like a bike on the floor here. Oh, it must not be this one. Where is it? Maybe this one? Not great at reading the mini map. It's important they tell them well, just as it is to have the rep. Without being done well can be harmful. Exactly. And I mean, imagine that, like, you know, I think one of the things that like I always think about when I think about like Mass Effect, The Sims, Dragon Age, is that like I was able to explore queerness and queer relationships in ways that felt pretty positive, you know? Like there were obviously like dramatic elements to the story going on, not necessarily in The Sims, but there was drama happening around us, but the drama was not the fact that we were queer and having a queer relationship. And I feel like that's something that is really special and important to have, where it's just like, this isn't heavy. This is, you know, because I feel like it's heavy enough in real life. And if you're trying to just like play and experience and see, you know, if you can learn something about yourself, or just like enjoy it in a game, it's nice to not have that added element of it like being a thing, you know? The Sims is great for that because you get to make the story. You get to make the story. So if you want the queer relationship to end with like a kitchen fire that goes horribly wrong, sure, you can have that. But if you want it to be sweet and you know, generations of happy queer families, you can have that too. I'm trying to remember if there's like a full map. Oh, there is. So this is great because it shows you like all the different areas. So we have how many more packages? 2 more, and they're like all the way over here. So we'll just go back to the main lake road. Or death at a wedding. I mean, if you're me, there's Sims. The Sims has drama whether you want it or not, but oh my goodness. Let's cross your fingers, everybody, that we see a fox. I don't know why they're all still stuck here. I'm not even there anymore. Oh, I'm such a good driver. I'm so good at driving. It's like playing Dollhouse. That's true. Oh, look at the birds. They're so pretty. As I crash into the side of the road. Oh my goodness. All right, foxes, come out. This is where we saw the fox. It was like this road. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I would love to see another one. But I feel like they maybe come out at a certain time of day or something. I don't know. The Sims is the meme who says why the drama. Exactly. You can express yourself through the game. Even this game like gives you the choice of who you want to romance. And there is like another option. I think there's 2 options for romance in this game. But I was instantly smitten with Angie. It had to be. It had to be. We got Moe's Diner over here.
Oops. Left the
Oh,
package in the
I'm
truck.
always leaving the package in the truck. Oh, goodness. I feel like this game actually reminds me a little bit of Twin Peaks, too. Without the, like, murder. There's no murder. At least I didn't get to the end, so maybe there is murder. But I have not experienced murder in this game. What I like is this game is that you don't like choose, but you build a relationship. Exactly. Yeah. Everybody's eating their
Hi, Kay.
little
Delivery for the diner.
diner
Hey, Meredith.
food.
Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
What about it?
I don't remember what happened the other day, so we'll we will find our way through this. Now, this person was our childhood friend. I'm going to put friend in quotation marks because I get the feeling that these two had like a little thing. I don't know if I'm right on it, but I just get the vibe. I get the vibe. And I know that they were like having a rough conversation. So I'm just going to say I put my foot in it.
I really put my foot in it.
Yeah, it was our
Maybe it
childhood
wasn't
gal
the
pal.
best time for that conversation.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna say it's awkward.
this is a bit awkward.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift then.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Look at their jackets in the background. Can you see their like
It
little
was a long
puffy
time ago, but I
puffy
appreciate
Oregon
it. It's
jackets?
not the same
I love them. I want them. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you and Maureen. I wish you'd have told me about your uncle. I'm gonna say I'm sorry.
I wasn't there.
Maureen is plotting, exactly.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
I guess everyone has their own things to deal with. Even me.
I
I
like
get it.
that this game allows you to make choices as you're talking to people, and those choices carry through to the end of the game too. So like the relationship that we do or don't build with her, it has meaning, you know? It never seems to be the right reason. Thanks for understanding. I'm gonna say thanks for understanding.
Thanks for understanding. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize it's
We got some
marching
heavy
across
eyeliner
your
on.
face.
We could. I'm there. You can definitely be kind of
no.
like grumpy
Some
and
things never
not so
change.
nice in this game. I just am not good at doing it. Are any of you capable of being like a meanie in games? Like there are games that I've played where like you can do a whole run as like, you know, having like a snarky attitude or like being evil, and I can never do that. I don't know what it is. I can never try. I try so hard because I want to like I'm a completionist, so I want to see both endings. And I just can never do it. I feel too mean. Didn't she steal that line? Oh,
You say that like it's a good thing. Yep.
I'm not good at being bad in games, right? I would like to experience it
good
sometime,
to
but I'm
talk,
never
I
good at
mean.
it.
You know.
CUK.
Yeah,
No, see,
it
yeah, it
was.
was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around, maybe?
I'm sure. See ya.
I do enjoy causing problems on purpose. Oh my gosh, Gnome. It would be fun to play this game as like, you know, just being snarky. I like that you can sort of decide what her personality is. Can I get in from this side? Oh, nice. Didn't have to walk all the way around. I'm so bad at backing up. If I feel like the line is slightly meanish, I know about it, right? I wonder if it's like... I wonder if it's a social anxiety thing, or if it's just like, I don't know, a feeling like I need to be nice. I don't know what it is. One time in Red Dead, I decided to unalive someone instead of letting them go, and I immediately regretted it. It's so hard. I also always feel like, what if the NPC is like important or something, you know? Like I always have tried to be like, I've tried to be evil and mean in Skyrim, and I feel like I never do that well either. I think we have to go to this farm. I would live in this farm. I would be so happy taking over this farm and just like living here for the rest of time. Look how pretty it is. Don't you just want to move in? Oh my gosh. Okay, so where do I... Oh, I need to get the package. I literally never remember to get the package. It's nice that it reminds you, but then you have to walk all the way back to the truck. Okay, this is our last package for the day, which is great. Maybe over here. You still felt bad? I totally feel that.
Hey,
Who lives at this
hello,
farm?
sir.
Oh, hi.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
If your name is Jack Reynolds, indeed.
Indeed I am. And I reckon you're the new postal worker?
Indeed I am.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon. People call me
I
JR.
feel like I do
I'm a
this where if
farmer
I'm
and-
talking to somebody and they have like a
Meredith.
really
Nice to meet you.
obvious way of speaking, I sometimes will mimic it. And I don't do it on like, I don't do it on the basis of being like snotty. I think it just like happens. But I sometimes feel like people probably think I'm being snotty. Over how much time does it take place? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. DJ and farmer, that's a rare combo. I think I've heard you on the radio.
I heard you on the radio.
You did, eh? Well, it's what I like to do. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist.
I think we're about like a week in right now. I think that's where I started us. Because I think we started on September 5th today, and the game ends September 14th. So, it's really nice. I think I could use more songs. It's nice.
It's
We're gonna
really
be nice.
nice.
We'll be nice.
Thanks.
We're not gonna be mean today. We're gonna be nice.
But I'm in the middle of a potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Imagine being like, it needs a stamp. I could never. Time to return to the post office. So I think that is all for this day. Because once you deliver all your mail, you're kind of like done with the day. And then there's usually like a little cutscene at the end of the day. And then you start a new day. And that's kind of how the game goes. But there are some days where there's like more story than others. But most of the time it's in these like little like conversations that you have while you're delivering the mail. And so this is where I say that like it can sort of take as long as you want. Like you could probably get through this game in, 6 to 7 hours by just like quickly dropping off the mail, going through all the combos and not like stopping to see the sights and stuff. But I like how can you not stop and take in this beautiful lake view and get stuck on a sign? Speed run, exactly. Is this the way? Hang on, I gotta look at the map. Where are we? Oh, we're over here. We should probably go left. I always crash the car. In my defense, it is a little clunky to drive. And I feel like every time I look at chat or the camera or literally anything that isn't the mail truck, I veer over to the side. I don't know why that is, but it's how I drive. I could never tell Linus it's gross to dig for food in the trash can. Oh my god, never. Never, never, never. You know what? I feel like there's actually people to talk to in here. Should we see if they have anything to say? Oh wait, no, this is the fishing. This is the fishing guy. All right. Well, you know what? Let's just make sure that they have nothing to say. I wish we could drive the truck over there, but we can't. Just like real life cars. I'm not that bad of a driver IRL. I'm actually a pretty decent and safe driver in real life. In video games, for some reason, not so much. I think it's a good thing that you can't actually get any like dents in the truck or anything, because I would have a lot. I don't know if there's anything to do over here, but it's a beautiful view, so we should look at it anyway. Yeah, so sometimes there's a guy here that you can talk to, but I guess because he's not like on like the packaged delivery list for today, he's not here. But like, look at the view. Look at this lake. Sometimes I feel like if I lived in a place like this where I could just like go out and like look at the lake like this, like would I be a more chill person? Would I be more well-adjusted and happy? Probably. Exactly. You can show your inner chaotic demon and then just, you know, chill out at the lake view. The cuffed pants really are a look though. And I like that you can hear like the birds chirping. Isn't it so pretty? I know, I love it. Another thing that I like about this game is that you are sort of like forced into a slow pace. Like I don't think that there's a way to get her to run. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Like I think that this is her pace. So the only way you can get around faster is by being in the mail truck, obviously, but even that is not that fast. So you really have to like take your time, take in the sights. And it's a treat to do it because it's a beautiful game. It's exactly, touch grass. 100%. All right, let's get back to the post office, I guess. You live in the mountains now and you know peace. Oh, I love it. I'm so jealous. I want to live in the mountains. There is a slightly faster pace on, there's an R button. I could try it. What is this? How come they're all, oh my God, the traffic. It's because I was parked there earlier and they think that I'm still there. I'm telling you, for some reason it glitched and they think that I'm still parked in front of that store. Because they just patiently wait for you while you are parked there. And I parked here earlier and they all think that I'm still there and they're just waiting. That's so funny. Can you imagine being that patient? Could never be me. It's definitely a little glitch. Nothing game breaking, obviously, but. And that's one day in the game. There's some days where there's more to do and then there's some days where there's like less to do. But it always ends with a little bit of like what she's doing at night.
From the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on.
Sussy.
I will be in touch again soon.
Okay, Walter.
Meredith, it's Steve.
This looks like a house I would build in The Sims. Something about that staircase with the brick. It really looks like something I would make. What's up, Steve?
What's up, Steve?
I think
Hey,
Steve
I'm
is her
calling about
boss.
The priority mail. Didn't receive it. Any idea what's going on?
Really? And that happens here too, Fox. I did not send it.
I did not
So her
send it.
boss
You didn't
is
send
toxic and does not let her
What's going on?
vacation.
Is
So
something wrong?
we're going to be mean to him because work-life balance is important. I just didn't feel like it.
I just didn't feel like it, Steve. I think I needed a break.
Go. Okay.
Boundaries.
Well, yeah, well, don't worry about it, Meredith.
I
I'm sure
will
you'll
happily be
normal and
mean
awesome
to
Meredith
Steve.
again soon. And I really need you. We're super
Like
close
that
to
whole
signing a monster deal.
I need you while you're on vacation vibe from her boss is not it. It's not it. Monster deal sounds awesome. Keep me posted. I understand. Good luck.
I understand, Steve. Good luck.
Thanks, Meredith. I'll keep you posted. Get it? Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Boundaries, Meredith. Boundaries. Should we watch TV or read a book? Let's read a book.
The Countess
Steve
and the
needs to
Carpenter.
go.
Chapter 2. Cecilia hated old Mr. Nabenshoe's table manners. The way he slurped rhubarb into his digestive system was quite the dampener on Cecilia's appetite. She
Ew.
wanted to get out of here and drink and dance with the common folk.
What is
Every
that
night,
description?
she heard their
Slurping
merry
into your
voices come
digestive
through the bedroom
system?
window. The sounds of real
Quality writing. Such good writing. How does he slurp rhubarb? Ooh, it's Saturday.
Morning, Meredith. There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
I know where that is.
I think I know where that
I'm
is.
so
All right.
concerned.
Have a great day.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I
Oh,
will
right. So
not
Frank is
babysit
doing
Mildred's
something a
cats.
little sussy with mail.
No.
I don't fully
It's about
understand what it
something else.
is, but like the mail people are coming for him. He's doing sports betting.
Is sports betting legal?
Sports betting. Are you looking for a bit of action?
I got this strange message on my answering machine. Someone from the Postal Service said something about an internal investigation.
Really? You sure it's not a prank caller? I get pranked all the
Yeah,
time.
he's up to something. He's up to something a little
I have to
sussy.
get going. Catch you later.
Poor Frank. Poor Frank, just trying to do a little casual, sussy activities, and we're calling him out on it.
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start
Wow,
the
it's a
weekend?
beautiful morning. Look at the sun shining through the trees there. Isn't it so pretty? I love it so much.
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those
Look at the
point-on-range
birds.
binoculars?
Oh, it's so
I
lovely.
like the idea, Tina.
I thought we were getting in trouble for delivering the VHS stuff. Oh my gosh, no, it's definitely Frank doing something sussy.
And now, music.
Is it closed? Angie! Why is the... Let me in! Come on, I want to do queer stuff. Let me in. I want to flirt. I guess there's no flirting with Angie on Saturday. I guess we have to do our job and deliver packages. Let's look at the map. So today we have movie box from Lori. Oh, maybe once we get Lori's movie box, we'll be able to talk to Angie. And a bunch of packages and stuff to deliver in this area. So let's do that first. Angie. Oh yeah, they're all joke ones. They're not real because I don't think that they can put the real one, but they look so close to them. I got the Terminator one cracks me up. Oh my god, the 3-point turns that I have to do that are really like 12-point turns because I don't know how to drive. How do I get to this package? Maybe this way? I guess this house maybe. So this is West 2nd Street. When your girlfriend won't talk to you unless you do your job. Please. Angie, I'm sorry. Talk to me. Only 2 packages today. All right. So you said if I press R. Nah, R doesn't speed me up. I don't know what would speed you up. I'm okay with the pace, though. Oh, homophobic of this game to not allow flirting on a Saturday. I feel like we'll be able to maybe after we do it.
All right, on to the next one.
What would you give for a house like this, though, with a porch like that? Tiny, thank you for the pronoun check. My pronouns are they, them. If you want to put your pronouns in the chat, we would love to see them and hear from you. No pressure, of course. Only do it if you feel comfortable. And there's also a extension that you can get for Twitch that allows your pronouns to show up in the chat. So if you want to be able to show the communities that you hang out in your pronouns and the streamers, you can have it so that they show up right in the chat, and people can know your pronouns just from the chat, which is really awesome. I'm not sure if there's a command here that explains that. I feel like there is. Could be pronouns, exclamation pronouns. If one of the mods want to try that, I think that might exist. Thank you, Crab. Just throwing a little medication and vitamin reminder out there for chat. Everybody, take your vitamins, take your meds if you need to. Hydrate. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. That's the rule of today's stream. Self-care and chill out times while we play this cute little cozy queer game. I think I still need to do more packages in this area, but maybe we can save those for after we do the other ones. Let's go this way. Can't believe how beautiful the lake looks in the morning. That's one way to turn. Yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for doing that, Gnome. I appreciate you. I knew they had that command here. This is a bop. All right, we got 2 packages on this street. Is this the lady with the cat? There's some lady that has a whole bunch of cats, and she's always asking us to, like, do stuff for her. Is it this one? No, it must be up here. You know, I feel like there's not a lot of games that I play these days that have, like, a driving component to them. Can anyone else think of any games that are, like, that have, like, the ability to drive around? I feel like when I was a kid...
Didn't bring the package.
There were a lot of games like that. Like, I used to play, like, Need for Speed games all the time. I loved them so much. And, like, obviously, like, Grand Theft Auto games. But those are the only ones I can think of other than this game. But I like driving around in games. I don't really love driving around IRL, but in games, I think it's really soothing. It's, like, a nice little thing to focus on.
No answer.
Right? It was so fun. Need for Speed. I know. I loved it. I don't know what it was that I liked about Need for Speed, but I really enjoyed playing. There's so many of those games, too. They came out with, like, 1 million. Is that a game, Gnome? Is that an actual game? I've never heard of that before. Paperboy. An old game with a kid on a bike? I've never heard of that, Elise, but that sounds fun. It sounds a lot like this game, delivering, like, papers. Aw, Walnut Drive is so cute. What a cute little name for a street. If I ever buy a house, I would love for it to be on a street with a cute name. Like, I know that shouldn't really be the deciding factor in, like, what house you decide to buy, but, like, I'm all about the little things, and if I was able to live on, like, Marshmallow Road or something, I feel like I would be very happy. Walnut Road, like just anything cute. Even like Birch Street, something like rustic or cute. Let me live through the cute names of my street. Biking in games is always so much more chaotic. I feel like I can't even think of a single game that lets me bike around.
Hey, Lori, did you watch The Love Bug?
I know I have had to have played games that let me ride bikes, but I can't think of a single one. We ended up on a bland street name. Exactly. It shouldn't really be the deciding factor, but like, how cute would it be? You can say you loved it. Good enough for me.
Sweet.
Let's not be too much here.
That wasn't that bad.
Here's a little hydrate reminder for you
Isn't
all.
all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
It's gonna be rad. This teenager has now said tight and rad. We got the old, now we know how people used to talk. Totally tubular.
Yeah,
Did people
totally
actually
tubular,
say
right?
tubular like that? Does
Sure,
anybody know?
SW. See you Sunday.
I feel like you see that in movies a lot, but I'm like, I question whether people actually walked around saying tubular. And am I the only one that thinks of potatoes? Like, where did tubular come from? Because in my mind, it comes from potatoes. You have clients that live on Shady Lane? Please, that is so funny. Let's see, are we going the right way? Oh, we have to go all the way to Bear Creek today. Okay. I've never heard anyone say that. I feel like you hear it in movies, but I don't know if anyone ever said it. Some did. Oh, like is that what it comes from? Does it come from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Is that where it comes from? I don't think I realized that. They do say that in that. That's what I guess that's the movie that I'm thinking of. It's from Waves. Oh, not me thinking potatoes. Well, you know what? I like hobbits, so of course I would think it was potatoes. What? Okay. This is such a good song. I believe this man in the flannel is your other romance option. I could be wrong, but I feel like this man is the other option for romance. Am I gonna put this briefcase away? Guess not. He is, right? Okay. So if you like this kind of flannel lumberjack vibe, I think you could also romance him.
Please, no. Make it stop.
Excuse me?
Thanks, Mary.
Tomato Street.
Save
That's
my
so
day.
cute.
Oh, it's just a dentist appointment.
That might ruin your day too.
That might ruin your day too.
Yeah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
I feel like it would be cozy to have a beard. Like there's something about the way he looks with his like cozy flannel and his beanie and his beard that makes me feel like beards would be really cozy to have. Wild card plan.
Wild card plan.
Every Dutch city
Yes.
has a neighborhood with streets
Also,
named after a
highly
golden age
confidential.
painters. Oh, that's interesting. Should I just say good luck with that? Or like try to get him to tell us? I'm gonna say good luck with
Okay.
that.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
I don't have an interest in developing like an emotional attachment to him. We're on our way to see Angie. We've got bigger fish to fry. He's got a cute little cabbage though. Cottage. I would take this cottage and live with Angie in it. The man is just not for us. I know he probably does it for some people though. You know, that lumberjack vibe. Cabbage. I have cabbage on my brain. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna crash in here. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Everything is fine. Oh wait, there's something on the map that's a quest. And it's not Angie's! Oh my god, I was right. Okay, now that we've picked up the movies, we bring them back to Angie. But we should save that for the end of the day. Let's first drop off all our packages. I live directly off a highway, so you don't get a cozy street name. Aw. I feel like the sound of the street, though, like if you get used to it, ends up being kind of comforting, right, Muse? Do you feel like that? I used to live in Manhattan, and I got very accustomed to like street noises, and they ended up being kind of comforting to me. And when I moved outside of the city and everything was super quiet, I actually like had trouble falling asleep. Seeing Angie at the end of the day, I know, I'm so excited. We love Angie. She's so cute too, and I love that she's like a movie buff. So great. Is that where I'm going? No, it's a little further. If I was living in this town, though, I would 100% want to live in one of these like off the beaten path areas. But I know I could never live alone in a place like this. Like, do you feel like that too? Like, if I was gonna live alone in the woods, I think I would need some people around. But if I was gonna live with like another human, I would be super happy to be like completely solitary in the woods. But if I was by myself, I think I would get into my own head too much. I would be scared. I would need to live around civilization if I was by myself. Will this loop me back around? Where am I? No, it won't loop me back around, so we should turn around. I'm glad that I have cats. Wait, do you live in like such a remote place like this, Elise? I would need a dog. I gotta tell you, I have cat. My cat Moon is here. In fact, here. I will make it so that you can see him for a second. There's Moon. He's sleeping right there on my window. But he would not help me in any circumstance in like an intruder scenario. And I know this. So I feel like if I was going to live all by myself in the middle of the woods, I would need a dog. Any noise is the cats, and if all three are visible, then the noise is not them. I get it. I can never live on my own because I get anxious. Yeah, I get a little anxious too when I'm alone. I think it's because I've never really lived alone. I lived in Manhattan for a while, and like rent in Manhattan is just so expensive that like you kind of by necessity cohabitate. Is that the word? Cohabitate? I think it's cohabitate. And like I just got used to always having somebody around. It was weird when somebody unplanned. You grew up on a farm, Nicole? I'm jealous of that. That sounds like a really lovely way to grow up. I love the bridges where you can see like the water falling off. I wonder if there's a soundtrack to this game. Does anybody know? I would totally listen to these songs on like a Spotify playlist.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids.
Okay, Meredith. I've never lived in a super isolated area long term, but the cabins I used to stay in for camp. Yeah, I feel like I love being secluded, but I would need at least one person with me.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
We moved to the farm when I was 12. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. That's really cool.
To Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
There is a soundtrack? Oh my gosh. I'm going to listen to it.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him.
June is kind of a cutie too.
We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
I ship it. I just found a Spotify playlist. Oh my god, amazing. Toilet paper? Get out. Are we really going to say that? Let's say it.
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some roll-in paper.
She is a ginger cutie. Ah, should we play dumb? Rolling paper?
Yeah, you know, for homemade cigarettes that make you feel funny.
This description, please. Should we keep going? Funny?
Funny?
Yeah, funny or really hungry. It's the rolling doobies. You know, with weed.
Ah, that kind of paper.
We got there in the end. We got there in the end.
No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, actually, so I saw a photo this morning of somebody with copper hair and it made me want it. I've never had copper hair though, and I don't really know how to achieve it. I feel like I would need my hair to be lighter and then do copper. Does anybody know how to achieve copper hair? Because I saw it and I was like, wait, for autumn, copper hair seems kind of like a vibe. Nice RV, by the way.
Nice RV, by the way.
This would be
Is it
me in the
yours?
conversation.
Thanks.
Completely
Yeah, it's
oblivious to what is going on and then just being like, yeah, wow, that's a really
You
nice
get in here, please.
RV you got.
That's my cue. Nice meeting you.
Conditioner since that
Sleep
washes
there.
out. Well, I like that. I love that, but I only want to do that if it would
Not
actually
tell
work
the
on my hair.
authorities Your whole life story.
Wait, what, Julia? Do you like copper? Or do you think it would look bad? I feel like that means you like that, because I feel like if you did think it would look bad, you wouldn't tell me. I've always been intrigued by the ones that are like give you color just by washing your hair though. I've never tried them myself, but I've always been intrigued by them. Where are we in the world? Over here. Do we have any packages over here? Oh my gosh, it's time to go back to Angieville. Angie, we're coming for you. I like this song. You support the idea, okay. I might talk to my hairstylist about it and see how hard it would be to achieve. I feel like I need a little change for the autumn. And now that I've got short hair, one of the things that I love about short hair is that I can be a little bit more like experimental with hair colors, because I don't need to worry too much, because it grows, like my hair grows out fast and then I cut it again, you know? Figuring out your skin tone. Oh, I have no idea what my skin tone. I'm not good at those kinds of assessments where like they ask you like what tones your skin is for certain like makeups and stuff. Whenever I'm trying to this is one of the reasons I don't wear foundation or concealer, is because I truly do not know how to pick one that fits my skin. Because it'll be like, what color is your skin? Do you have yellow tones? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm missing some sort of ability to evaluate the colors in my skin or something, but like I truly don't know. And I feel like whenever I do buy like a foundation or a concealer and try to use it, it's always like the wildly wrong color, and then I end up just never using it because I chose incorrectly. Like I don't get how people choose. It's the color of your veins. Oh my gosh, I've never heard that before. I would say mine are a greenish blue. So I don't know if that's very helpful. Check the inside of your wrists to see if they're green, blue, or purple. They're all the colors. I have purple ones, green ones, and blue ones. I'm now more confused. Like I have like 3 different color veins. All right, one more package and then it's Angie. It means I'm gay. Oh, I see. Mine are green and blue, right? I have definitely multiple colors. I'm not even joking. Neutral? Let's see. Where are we going here? I think this one all the way across. I love the station wagons. Sephora would be able to tell you. Oh, okay. Well, also, hi, Erin. It's good to see you. I could try on a good social day to try to go in and be perceived in such a way, but I feel like that's not easy. Like whenever I do go to a store, my aim is to not be perceived. So to like go in and be like, look at my skin, please. It seems like something that might be not for me, but I could try. I could try. Right, Elise? Oh my god, I know. This actually really does remind me of houses I would make in The Sims. We should try to recreate this neighborhood. I don't know which mailbox I'm supposed to be at, so we're gonna try them all. Makes me want to make some wraparound porches in The Sims, honestly. Hello? Which one is it? Maybe it's this one. Look at this 2-car garage. There we go. We found it. I score well on tests, but I genuinely see nothing. I know. I know. I don't think I'm actually colorblind, because I think colorblind is different. Like it's more like about how you see color than not seeing it at all. It's my understanding of it. But I don't know. I, for some reason, don't have the ability to evaluate color. I don't wear it because of the masks. What don't you wear? I feel like I missed. I feel like I probably asked something and then forgot that I asked it. All right, let's go in and say Angie. Oh, I see. I see.
I didn't bring the
Oh,
package.
I'm sorry. She gets so mad at me when I forget. It's like some colors are the same. I see, yes. I want this little mail bag that she has. Looks cute. I would not put mail in it. I would put, I don't know, something else. But it looks like a cute bag. I was asking for a little pink coffee creamer pack and he couldn't tell which ones were pink or green. Did you change your outfit, Angie?
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
What should we say here? Let's say this.
She seemed positive. I think this might actually work.
Snacks.
It better.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sure it will.
I'm sorry. It's just that business is slow and, well, I don't really want to talk about it. Could you just pick up the 2 new movies and deliver them, please?
She's in a bad mood.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
Should we say pretty little head?
I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
She's so cold today. If I remember, she's like in a bad mood or something. We'll allow her to be in a bad mood. Let's go deliver these. Poor Angie. We will get to your heart eventually, Angie. Where is this? Oh, back to the bait shop. Okay. She's a little grumpy. It's all right. She probably didn't eat breakfast. Or she was overstimulated in a crowd. It's fine. Please, not the cold shoulder. Hot and cold. I can't take it. It's fine. She'll warm up. On our way. This country music is too good. I feel like this guy we should give Jaws to. What was the other movie? It was Jaws and something else. I did not pay enough attention. Hi, Sulky. Good to see you. How's your morning going? Seems like this is a very heavy briefcase filled with 2 movies. Mackie. I think we talked to him on the ship. Oh, that looks like a nice ship. I would go whale watching on this ship.
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies?
Should we give
Just
him
pick
Jaws?
something. I'm
Probably.
sure it'll be fine.
Jaws it is.
All right. Jaws it is.
No, I didn't
Have a nice
restart, but I
day.
found a save that was like a little back in time. So we could like experience the wooing of Angie. So I didn't restart, but I went like a little bit back a couple of days so that we could experience the date with Angie. We're actually pretty close to it, if I remember correctly. I didn't want to start from the beginning though, because if we started from the beginning, we wouldn't get to the Angie parts at all. Jaws, a cautionary tale. That's smart. Yeah. Yeah, I thought, because I wasn't like 100%, because I've never finished the game, so I wasn't 100% sure if where I was after the dates with Angie, if there was like a lot of Angie content. So I thought I wanted to show that off today. Let's go back a little in time. Right now, Angie's being mean. She's a little grumpy. Yeah, exactly, Gnome. Exactly. I think that it's coming up, though, so. Because I feel like after she's grumpy, we have, like, a date with her. Like, I think she apologizes or something, so. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, she's playing a little hard to get, but it's okay. I forgot that we should be taking photos. I forgot we got that camera. We should probably take some photos. We can do that on the next game day. I'm going to take a very quick BRB and just run to the bathroom. I've been doing an excellent job with all my hydrating. But let's wait until the end of this cutscene.
Wow, I just like instantly dialed your parents' number.
Oh, it's Kay.
Superpowers. Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was like 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not
Maureen.
because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday.
That's tomorrow.
Around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
I'm excited we get to relive that part because that was really pretty. Decide to meet.
The Countess and the Carpenter, Chapter 3.
Not this book again.
Were the most regretted words Cecilia had uttered in a long time. They were instantly followed up by, "Get out!" when she saw the surprised face of the carpenter's apprentice, instead of her niece, Anna. Apparently, her hosts wasted no time in addressing the problem of a malfunctioning bathroom faucet.
Okay, this book is so funny. All right, so now it's Sunday. We're going to go meet Kay at the watchtower. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick BRB and run to the bathroom. Although I have no idea what this is, so hang on. Never mind. The game keeps going. I almost forgot how relaxed it is here. And people just start conversations with you as if they don't have to be somewhere else. Is this our diary? Oh, this is our little journal. So far, I've delivered quite a few packages. Home movies, and even a living creature. I wonder what next week will bring. But not before ending this week with two meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. Should be interesting. Does that mean our date with Angie is tonight? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Keyboard ASMR.
Hey, Em!
Oh, okay. We're doing
here.
this. I see.
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up!
I don't know
You
why I
just
thought
have
we had to
walk
drive
your
there.
step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
Okay, this is a good place for me to take a quick BRB. So I'm going to take a quick BRB before we do this scene. I'll be back in just a minute, and we will see what happens with our old childhood friend, Kay. BRB. I'm laughing. Sulky, I had told Sulky that I was accepted or that I met the requirements for YouTube partner, and she didn't realize it. She was too tired. So now she knows, and she's excited. All right, I'm back. So let's do this fun watchtower. I remember this scene, and what I most remember about it is that I want the view. I woke her up to tell her earlier, and she didn't remember. It's just so funny. All right, I'm not sure I should be climbing on a broken tower. I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up. Yeah.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
Her outfit is so good. I love her character, Kay. Hi there. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Right? I know, Tiny.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice?
Look how beautiful it is. Don't you just want to be there?
Sure is. Oh, that view. Gets me every time.
Sounds like you're starting to remember what's great about P.O.
After school, talking about whatever we felt like, coming up by myself at night. We can talk about the two of them.
Pie up from the diner after
right?
school.
Let's all go.
Sat here talking
Would love
about
to.
whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting.
Uncle
and you puked
Stan.
all over the rail. In fact...
Ew.
Wasn't it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Ew. Oh, did you have to bring that up
It's
again?
my same
I was
reaction.
not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I feel the same way.
The same way.
Besties!
So, what's life been like for you since you left? Positive.
Meredith has such beautiful eyes.
You know, I went to university.
Like that
got a
greenish
job.
brown color. Oh, it's so nice. On the whole, it's been really good. I basically worked my butt off. And maybe it's time for something
And
different.
maybe now it's time for something
I'm
different.
team
Is it
Meredith
now?
quit her job.
Providence Oaks
If it's not obvious.
Well,
Mean to her boss.
then maybe it isn't.
Ooh, that sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
Someone. That's for me to know and me to find out. I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
I'm glad we can have these adult
No adult is saying that.
Oh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. M still stands for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
How have you been? I mean, really.
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied.
Never.
So I decided to stay and do my own thing. Make music, perform and stuff. You know, I picked up some shifts at the diner. Barry and I reconnected, got married, and then Max came along. You haven't met him yet, have you? He turns 13 in a few months.
Time flies.
Anyway, having Max gave things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Like a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
Sounds like you were ready to leave PO. Let's just say and then.
Yeah.
We don't need to make this
just like
negative.
that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down. So I stayed. Helped out nursing Uncle Stan. Picked up his shifts at the diner.
That view. Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well,
I'm
in
trying to be
hindsight,
positive
it
in this
was a
conversation.
lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Oh my god, she asked it anyway. I wasn't going to go there.
Really great. We divided tasks.
I was avoiding that option.
Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
And what now?
What now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too
Right?
much.
It's true.
Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it. The way things ended up, it may not have been part of my master plan. But I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful
That's sweet.
to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old PO. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like me.
Ew. Enough with the hurling.
So yeah, it's been tough, but looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's so great, Kay.
That's so great.
Imagine
Kay.
being like,
Well,
I don't know
at
what to
least
say
one of us
to
grew up
that.
To be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
I think it's time to have a date with Angie, is it not? Seems like it's time.
Seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
Very cute. What a wholesome little moment. I like their friendship a lot. I think it's time to romance. I'm not 100% sure.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
Meredith, silly, it's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down. We are so close.
I
to the
hate
field.
Steve.
Attic 87. in shops all across America. Monster deal.
He's literally the worst. Calm down, Steve.
Calm down, Steve.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right?
I love how earlier in the stream I was like, I'm not good at being mean in games, but then Steve comes around.
Added 87. 150,000. Multiply that by like $35.
That's a lot, but it's not a done deal,
But
Steve.
it's not a done deal yet, right?
Not yet, but oh, so close. I can almost taste it. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Could you please check it? I really hope I can depend on you this time. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
I'll see what I can do, Steve. I wish that there was an option to just be like, no.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
He's the worst, right? I wish there was an option, but I feel like she grows as we go. Oh, we're not having a date. We're hanging out with this kid. That's right. Oh, goodness. All right. I love horror movies.
Horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm
He
Street
did
was
on a Sunday.
incredible. It was amazing. Thank you for watching with me, Miss W.
You weren't scared?
You weren't scared at all?
Nope. Told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Aren't you 15?
Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16
I think the date is coming, if I remember correctly. I remember doing this.
And I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world.
Or you should try
I'm
DVD.
sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks, and I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with.
Oh, that's probably so lonely. But what do you do after school?
What do you want to do after school then?
I don't know. My parents want me to work in Dad's shop, but I don't think I want that. And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
I feel like this gives me like queer older mentor vibes, you know? Like how nice, like I did not have like IRL queer role models when I was growing up. Like I just did not have that. And I feel like this really reads like that to me, like a young queer person and a little bit of an older queer person and like a little bit of mentorship. Why is she wearing gloves? I have no idea. Oh my God. You should really give school a chance. Maybe you can start traveling. Working at your father's shop would be great. Should we say school? I mean, yeah, school.
You should really give school a chance.
Maybe they're from the shop. Who
Universities
knows?
That will let you tinker on things way bigger than just cars.
That sounds amazing. But a homeschooler like me?
I'll help you once the time comes to apply. Yeah.
Sure they would. And you know what? I'll help you once the time comes to apply. But you'd still have to study really hard.
I can do that. Thank you so much, Meredith, for talking to me and stuff.
Cute. That's so cute.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
You know, she looks like she's from the Kingdom Hearts
I
universe.
should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
With the big feet and hands. She kind of looks like she would fit in that game. All right, Monday morning.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really, I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Addit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good
Yeah, I'm
morning,
not
Miss
reading
Weiss.
that.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the
Oh
Postal
gosh,
Service.
Walter.
I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Oh? I must have missed it.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office, I would like to ask you a few questions.
Do we lie to this guy? I think he asks us questions
Are
about
you familiar with the Postal Service
Frank.
policies?
To be honest, no.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
He's so sussy, right?
Okay, sounds reasonable.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
The definition of integrity.
The definition of integrity. It has my picture next to it.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest level of scrutiny. I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice.
What do we do? Do we lie or tell the truth?
Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes.
Yes?
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
I'm gonna lie.
No?
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wagers bets on baseball games?
No.
That will be all. Thank you
We
for your
lied!
cooperation.
Oh! You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We gave him nothing. I feel good about that decision. I feel good about the decision. Hopefully that does not come back to haunt us later. All right, let's look at the map. Who are we seeing today? I do not see Angie on the list. Oh, but maybe after we pick up the movie box. Should we do that first? Or why don't we do the packages over here and then we'll do that? I sure hope there are no consequences to our actions. We didn't really say much. I feel like we're fine. Where does that package go? I don't know. We'll go this way.
Loud and clear, Bert. Just like today's weather.
We didn't say anything like horrible. I feel like if we were to say we didn't know him, it would be worse.
Enjoy your day.
We just denied the envelopes. He's going to be like, we have this VHS video footage of you delivering envelopes. All right, let's go. Come on, mail truck. You've got it. Okay, this way. Now, I feel like I don't fully understand how to get to this package. It seems like it's maybe down this road. Ah, it's down this road. Yeah, the radio is such a good part of this game. All right, here we go. Oh, this is a pretty little house. All right, let's get the package. East 1st Street. And then I want to go get the movies and bring them back to Angie because I can't wait. I feel like it would be smart to save that for last, but I cannot wait. I'm cozy and you want a snack? You should have a snack.
No answer.
I love it when they don't answer the door. It's like, bye. Leave it on the door. Okay, let's go get the movies. Yeah, what are you gonna have? I definitely think that eating things is like one of the best ways of getting cozy, so I think it's a smart choice. Especially like things that feel good for the season. Autumny snacks. I can't stop thinking about apple cider donuts. Cheese with mushrooms. Yum. This was such a good parking job I just did. Can I fit through here? Yes. Feed the mods. You were eating Oreos for breakfast? Oh my god, that's kind of iconic. Get to see this beautiful view again. Right? Aren't they so good? Autumn flavors are really the best.
Hi there,
Let's see if you liked the
Meredith.
movie.
I suppose you've come to pick up that VCR thing you dropped off earlier.
The movie box? Yes. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did. Took some figuring out how to hook it up to my old TV set, but I got it to work. Good watch. Shark looked a bit fake, though.
They were all baked. Ugh. I saw it in the theater. Pretty exciting.
I saw it in the theater at the time. Pretty exciting. So anyway, Angie over at the Flick Shack hopes this entices you to visit.
Yeah, I thought so. Maybe I'll drop in one day. Well, you gotta get back to work. Here's the package.
Thanks.
This is some interesting marketing, you know? Free movie to get you to come back and get some more. You would think in a town like this where there's really not that much going on that the Flick Shack would be doing really well. Like, what are all these people doing for funsies? Hanging out on the top of the watchtower. Like, why is the Flick Shack not doing well? It doesn't make any sense. All right, let's go say hi to Angie because that's what we're here for today, is to spend some time with Angie. So we'll deliver the rest of the packages after that conversation. It's a bop. Fishing and reading. I guess. Yeah, hikes. But, like, wouldn't you occasionally want to cozy up with a movie? I would. I feel like I would enjoy driving IRL more if the roads were actually like this, where it was, like, just empty. Empty and beautiful scenery. But instead, like, I feel like the roads are always so chaotic and stressful where I live. People are always rushing. There's a bunch of people on the road. I would like it to be a lot more, like, slower paced like this. The Flick Shack. She does change her outfit.
Hey.
I love driving when it's not chaotic, right? It's so nice.
Oh, thanks so much, babe. Listen.
Ooh, she's calling us babe again.
Apology.
For what?
Apology? For what?
I was Kurt. Just plain Kurt. And here you are delivering movies for me. You deserve better.
No one can be perked up
It's
all the
okay.
time.
No one can be perked up all the time. So, any idea what caused it?
Business is slow. More than slow. I mean, the Flick Shack is in real trouble. That movie box kind of was my last
Hi, Emily. Good to see you.
Nothing's worked so far.
What will you do if the store goes bust? I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, I don't know what to say. I can imagine that causes quite a bit of stress.
Ouch. I can imagine that causes quite a bit of stress. I've had kind of a stressful job situation myself recently.
It is, Elise. Isn't it amazing?
Really? How'd you deal with it?
I came here.
Change of scenery, huh? Anyway, enough whining. Let me make up for my stupid behavior and reward you for your diligent movie faring, my lady.
Reward me?
Reward me?
That? Ta-da! Coupons! They're one of the few perks this job has. I get to take myself and a +1 to a free movie of my choice.
Yep. They have
From
amazing
Cinema
movie
Astoria.
posters.
Valid tonight only.
Tonight! Oh my god, tonight. You mean like a date? We should say that, right?
What? You mean like a date?
Oh, you post people and your labels. But hey, if you want to call it that, sure. So what'll it be, Missy? You in or you out?
I'd love to.
I'd love to. I'm in.
Great. Pick you up at your place at 8. I know where you live. Anyway, gotta get back to it. Bye.
Oh my god, I feel so motivated to deliver all the packages now. Let's get that done. I'm so excited. We get to go on our date tonight. Okay. So let's get back in the mail truck. And hurry up and deliver these packages. Tiny, thank you so much for the hydration reminder. All right, so we're going to do the packages that are that way, I think. Because I think that they're all... Oh, wait, there's one up here. So we'll make a left up here or something. Or a right. Thank you for the hydrate. Everybody do some hydration. I will take a sip in just a second myself. Remember to hydrate. This song is good. I always miss... I always go to the wrong mailbox. Ay, ay, ay. Does anybody have any cozy weekend plans? Especially now that the weather is getting a little bit cooler in a lot of places. This isn't the right mailbox either. Are you kidding me? It must be across the street. There we go. This one. I feel like these people have a nice garden. Wardrobes. Oh, so do you do like... Do you put away your summer/winter clothes? I used to do that. My mom used to have me do that when I was a kid, and I don't do it anymore. I have like a pretty minimalist wardrobe, so I can just keep everything out. Tabletop Games Tavern? Oh, that sounds so fun. That sounds really fun. Crap, maybe you can just do like a self-care weekend. Face masks, cozy games, Genshin. It was cold here last week, but now it's in the 90s? Oh my gosh. No, not the 90s. That is warm. Although it is an improvement from what your weather was a couple of weeks ago. I declined an invitation to a scary themed event. Oh, I feel you on that, Emily. I'm also kind of a baby with scary stuff. Especially like in-person scary stuff like haunted houses. I feel like I get too nervous. I'm like too jumpy. I love that, Elise. That's so exciting. I don't know why, but this song on right now, for some reason, reminds me of Gaga. There's something about the voice. I can't believe tonight is the night for the date. I'm so excited. Hocus Pocus 2. That's right. That's coming out the 30th of September, right? Gaga and a Star is Born. Exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It kind of reminds me of it, right? Like there's something about the voice. All right. So the last two packages are like all the way down here. So we'll go for a nice little Lake Town drive. And then we have our date. Oh, it's time. It's time. I'm excited for the next Hocus Pocus. I get nervous anytime like something I really love gets like a remake or has like a sequel come out like way after the fact. I always feel like it's not going to be great, but I don't know. I find that if I go in with low expectations, I'm always pleasantly surprised. Hi, Nilly. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good Saturday, whatever you're up to. Let go, let go, let go. How far do we have to go? Kind of far. Okay. We need to get some... We need to get some NOS in this mail truck so that I can relive my Need for Speed days. It's not very mindful gamer of me, but I would like to zoom through the streets right now so I could go on my date. You can't unhear Gaga. It sounds like her. It's so funny. Westlake Road. Are we on our way? Yes, we are. I found a star sign matchup with Hocus Pocus characters and I got Marianne. Oh my god. Why can't I think of who Marianne is? It hasn't even been that long since I feel like I watch it every year, so I don't know why I can't think of who Marianne is. Who's Who's Marianne? Oh, this is the motel. I see. Maybe I'm just bad at names. It could be that. Oregon Trail Motel.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
This is a package. The short one? Oh, like one of the witches? Her name is Marianne? Gosh. Maybe I just don't know their names. I feel like I just don't know their names. It's so funny. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir? It's the mail.
Excuse me, what's this all about?
It's all about the mail.
I'd appreciate it if parcels are not just dumped on the counter.
I'd appreciate it if you'd act like a human being. I'm gonna say it. We're just gonna be in our like mean era today.
Any idea about what I'm trying to do here? Setting up a computer system to handle all the bookings is quite sophisticated.
Are you sure you're not just playing a game?
Are you sure you're not just playing a game?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for the mail. Bye.
I mean, I'm in my snarky era. What can I say? Look at that mid-century modern furniture they've got going on here. All right, let's go. I think we have one more. One more, and it's at the campground. Oh, okay. Back to the potheads. He's so mean, right? And for what? I love how the birds fly. They're so cute. It's a shame he's not actually playing Oregon Trail, the game. When are they gonna make a remake of that? I would play that. 4K Oregon Trail game. All right, here we go. Oh, oh! It's fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. I didn't even know the car could flip like that. I didn't even know that was an option. I thought that it would just stop you. Now I feel like we need to experiment with that.
Sweet Meredith.
Hi there. Here's the mail.
Thanks.
Hi, Blue Satire. On your own today? Still enjoying life off the grid?
Still enjoying life off the grid?
Oh, I feel like the other one was flirtier. We should have flirted.
Mickey had a rough night. Said he had hallucinations of riding fish in the RV.
Did he have too much of the funny
Too much of the stuff that makes you feel funny?
Well, actually, when I went outside this morning, there was this huge rotting lake trout right below our window. Totally grossed me out. How does something like that?
Maybe he's a werewolf.
Ew, disgusting. I may have...
hold on. Mickey's got to read this. Mickey! Wake up, honey!
Their story is fascinating. Did you really? That's so funny, Blue.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Give me that.
Looks like we won't be here much longer.
Where are you going?
Really? Where are you going?
We're going to Canada. We will be picked up.
Yeah, in my head, they're werewolves. I've decided it's canon. What about the RV? We just love this RV.
Are you running your mouth again?
I'm sorry, sweet Meredith. Gotta go. Hey, you know what? You should come by Wednesday. Our last night here. We'll build a campfire, have a drink, maybe a puff or two, you know, and talk about the meaning of life, of course. The complete outdoors experience.
Of course. Yeah, why not?
Oh, cool. Yeah, why not?
Joan!
Awesome. Gotta run. See you Wednesday after sundown.
Oh my gosh, we're going to hang out with June too. Look at us go. Okay, we did it. Now we get to go have our date. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Date time. Date time. First, I got to maneuver out of this campsite. Oh my gosh, get me out of the campsite. Get me out of the campsite. I'm stuck. I have a date. I think I have to go this way. It's so good. We just found out that you can actually like listen to there's like an actual soundtrack you can listen to. We did a bit of Googling. I think I'm definitely going to listen to it. All right, on our way. Let go, let go, let go. We have a date tonight. I wonder what your date is if you choose to like romance the lumberjack. I maybe would replay this to find out. He seemed nice enough. He seemed nice enough. I'm zooming. Here's the diner. We're almost there. I think we have to go left. Whoa! I'm so good at driving. Wouldn't you all feel safe in my mail truck? Don't you feel so safe and supported with me as a driver? That sounds delicious, Tiny. I'm jealous. On our way, on our way, on our way. Erin, you wouldn't get in the car? You don't trust me? So I got ramen yesterday and we were so smart and we got 2 of them so that we could have it again today without having to drive there. So later I will have more ramen. All right, time for our date. Let go. Oh, I'm so excited. You should. In real life, I'm a decent driver. I'm an anxious driver, but like a safe driver.
Hello?
Hey, Meredith. How was your day at the office? Mail truck.
Oh, hey, Dad.
Dad. I was not expecting Dad. I did start at the office. I was being interrogated.
Actually, I did start at the office. I was being interrogated.
Interrogated? What? By whom?
Walter Morgan, a higher-up from the Post Service.
Right? Doesn't it make you feel like you're hacking life, Elise? He started asking questions about code of conduct.
He started asking questions about code of
Father?
conduct. And about Frank.
Morgan, that walking corpse. He's always after Frank. What did you say?
Hi, Fierce. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Thank you for subbing to It Gets Better. That Frank had suspicious things going on. Nothing, basically.
To be honest, I told him that Frank.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't say that.
Okay. Don't worry. It's on Frank anyways. But he'll find a way to get out of it. He always does. Listen, Mom's poking
I said the wrong thing because I didn't actually throw Frank under the bus.
Bye, Meredith.
Hi, Meredith. Was Dad trying to get work stories out of you?
Hi, Mom. Yep, you tried.
I like her green sweater. It was a weird
And he
day.
succeeded. It was a weird day.
Okay, I want to be done with this parental conversation.
Have you met that new guy at the hotel yet, Matt?
Yeah, I met him the other day.
What a jerk.
Jerk.
Ugh, I agree. He's one of the reasons why I won't miss working at the hotel. Anyway, how's life in good old P.O.?
It's nice. I met some interesting people.
I met some interesting people.
That's good to hear. Interesting people. Do you mean interesting, or just interesting?
I think you could say interesting. Let's be honest with our mother.
Interesting.
Honey, that's so nice to hear. It's been a while since you've met someone interesting.
Oh God, not this.
Right. And now I'm changing the subject.
It's like that is so like mom conversation where you give a little bit and then you regret it. How are you guys doing over there? Do you miss Providence Oaks? How are you doing?
How are you guys doing over there?
Oh,
They need more plants in their house. They only have 2.
I think I might actually want to live here. The warmth of the sun, it's very easy to get used to.
Oh my gosh, you moved to Florida, I move here. Win-win.
I'll get an Alabama Slammer.
Alabama what?
Alabama Slammers! Cheers!
All right, now it should be date time. Come on, game. Angie, look at us driving into the sunset.
Fun. It's been ages since I've been to the movies.
Well, they call it the movies, plural. But of course, we can only see one movie at a time. So, which one will it be?
You pick.
You pick. You're the expert.
That's exactly why I want you to choose.
Oh no, what do we
Choice of
choose?
innocent eyes.
All right. Let's see. Big Trouble in Little China, Blue Velvet, or The Great Mouse Detective.
Give me some
At
guidance.
least give me some guidance, though, like...
What's Blue Velvet?
About?
Apparently, it's noir with a surrealist twist.
It's
I
the
once
way
saw a
we're
film
driving
poster
through
called
all these
Monster,
cars.
which was, well, weird. Unsettling,
Did you
too.
see that?
From what I've heard, this new one
That
is
was
quite
so weird.
memorable as well.
I didn't even hear what she said. I didn't even hear what she said about Blue Velvet.
What do you know about Big Trouble in Little China?
It's supposed to be a pretty good ass-kicking. Most John Carpenter movies.
I
are
feel like we should
pretty
pick
exciting, at
Blue
least.
Velvet, though, just
He's
for
the
the
guy who
name.
made Halloween and The Thing. Nothing too deep, but should be entertaining.
Heard anything about The Great Mouse Detective?
Disney movie, Mouse Detective. What do you need? A roadmap?
All right, I'm ready to pick.
Okay, let's do Blue Velvet.
Blue Velvet.
Good choice. This is going to be interesting.
Uh-oh, does that mean she doesn't like it? It seemed like the best one.
I mean, I'm kind of speechless. And that's rare for me. It certainly was something.
I loved it, and I never want to see it ever again.
Yeah, that about covers it. It's certainly
I like movies like
singular.
that, though.
At one point, I did begin to wonder, do you think Providence Oaks has a seedy underbelly?
Everything
so.
has a seedy
Haven't
underbelly.
found any ears lying around during my rounds.
Well, give it time.
So anyway, my parents' house is right down this road, as you well know.
Yeah, let's move.
I wish I loved anything half as much as you love movies. That feels nicer to say than the other one. Right? I don't really love either of these. But I feel like this one's mean, so let's say this.
I wish I loved anything half as much as you love movies.
Next time, we'll do something in your area of expertise.
It's sassy, right? I know. Computer software?
Computer software?
Yeah, we can build a killer robot or something.
I like the sound of next time.
I like the sound of next time, by the way.
Oops, what a slip of the tongue. So, here we are. Now
Come
what?
inside. No. Let's have a tea.
Well, we could have a cup of tea at my place.
I would love that.
The hand! Kiss her.
I think we know what that creepy Frank Booth character would be thinking right about now.
Oh my god, Meredith, you're so suave. The fade to black. And now it's the next morning. What else? What did she come in for tea?
Can I bug you for a second?
Sure, Frank.
Sure, Frank. What's up?
We go from kiss to Frank so quickly.
What did he want from you?
He asked if he was asking questions
He's
about
asking
you.
all sorts of questions. Also about you, Frank.
God damn it.
I assume she came in. I mean, I would hope. I just can't lie. Are you in trouble, Frank?
Trouble, Frank?
I did lie for him, though.
They're the ones who are in trouble. I gotta get back to it, Meredith. Have a great day. Oh, before I forget, that Robert Harris guy was here this morning, looking for you. He asked if you could drop by. He's working somewhere in the forest today.
All right. So let's go. Is Angie on our list for today? Oh my gosh, look at all those packages up there. Let's go see Angie and see if she's got anything to say. I feel like she probably doesn't have too much to say, but we could try. What a transition, right? It went straight to Fade to Black to Frank. But we got a kiss. We got a kiss. Let's go say hi. It looks like it's open, so we should be able to go in. Oh, and there's a package that we need to deliver. Perfect. Maybe she'll say something about the date. I feel like this is where I ended the game, so I don't actually know if... I don't actually know what happens from here. Imagine kissing Angie with your eyes closed. Open your eyes and you see Frank. I know. All right, Angie, here we go. Nice skirt.
Oh, hey you.
We're on a hugging basis. Oh, they're so cute.
We've got a great selection.
Got anything romantic?
Oh, really? Got anything romantic?
Sure do. Or, wait, you do mean movies, right? So, what's on your mind, babe?
Babe! I like you, but we should just be friends. No, I think I'm starting to like you a lot.
I think I'm starting to like you. A lot. And I'd like to ask you to be a little less awesome. It's distracting me.
No can do, Miss Weiss. Being
Gay!
awesome is gay. Would you ask Rocky to stop boxing?
Not the Rocky mess. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, what's on your mind?
A rare moment of quiet contemplation. You look distracted. You look distracted. Let's not be so deep.
Yeah, I just... You ever get the feeling you're not where you need to be?
Gay people are real. I know the feeling all too well.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I know it all too well.
It's just that this whole Flick Shack adventure...
Oh, please. They need to stay here and operate the Flick Shack.
Wrong time.
Is business that bad?
Is business that bad? And here I was hoping our movie box project would turn things around.
It almost did. Don't think that it didn't help. That's what I mean with the wrong time. I'm sure video will be huge. But it isn't. Not yet. Not here, anyway.
So you're leaving?
Yeah.
Video is not huge?
I am. Wow.
What do you mean? Where are you going?
Just now that I'd already made my mind up. But I guess I have. I'm leaving. Gosh, it feels so liberating to say.
What? But I was imagining us moving into our parents' house and living here in our peaceful... Well, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
How about you? Have you made your mind up yet? About your future, I mean?
Not yet.
Me? No, not yet.
Well, take your time. I want to give it my full attention when you do decide.
Okay, but like, what about us?
Start organizing the grand closing of the Flick Shack.
It's the way my heart is breaking.
Yeah. I'll swing by later.
Okay, but like, are we gonna have a conversation about... We need to... All right, let's hurry up and deliver the mail and have this conversation we're gonna have later. I think I've seen this before. And I didn't like the ending. All right, let's... She better, Katie. She better ask me. We shouldn't even say where she was going. Let's hurry up and deliver the mail and find out. Oh, goodness. I was making plans. I was like, okay, my mom and dad want to move to Florida. So let them. I'll live in their house with Angie, and we can run the flick shop. Is that what it's called? Is that really what it's called? The flick shop? Whatever the movie is called. I think it's called that. And enjoy our life together at the lake. Go on hikes on the weekends. Liberate June from her terrible marriage and become queer besties. It was all happening in my brain. The Flick Shack. Even worse. Somehow worse. Somehow that's worse than Flick Shop. All right. Let's go this way. We'll drown our sorrows in the radio today. I need to know, was this just a one-night stand? She's just moving across town. Can you imagine? 20-minute drive away. I feel like she would be that dramatic. Oh, I didn't pay attention to where we were. Hang on. 4th Street. Imagine she moves to the city that we're from, and then we end up having to move back to the city to be with her. If we have to decide between our, like, going back to our horrible job and staying with Angie, there's a poll. What is the poll? What is the poll? Let me see.
I guess nobody's home.
I can't. You're so funny. Make your voices heard. Angie is not from PO. I don't think so. I don't know why she chose Providence Oaks, but I gotta say, I still feel very strongly that a movie store in Providence Oaks should do very well. Like, I just don't understand the drama. Like, I don't understand why it doesn't do well. It has more emotions. Maybe we can keep the shop warm for her. Like, we let Angie go live whatever dream she's got, and we take over the flick shop while she does that, and then she realizes that she wants to live with us and comes back. Is this wishful thinking? I mean, we'll find out what this conversation is tonight. I feel like that will set the tone. All right, all right. This is clearly not the right. It's some wishful thinking.
Didn't bring the package.
I didn't need the package, I thought. I have a... Oh, it's both. Flick Shack 1. All right, fine. All right, let's get our package. I feel like if I actually delivered mail IRL, I would be very curious about what was inside all of the mail. Which I think you're not supposed to, like, ever look. So I maybe would not be a great mail person. Oh, once again, I did not pay attention to where we are. Jackson Street. I remember when I first started playing this, I didn't realize that it told you the street name. And I was continuously like, how am I supposed to know which package? This is a cute house. I like this one. Dee-dee.
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
I do feel like there's not enough rain for it to be Oregon, right? Like, we've had, like, one rainy day. This is a lot of, like, beautiful sun. Very much not supposed to look at the mail, right? I would want to, though. Wouldn't you be curious? I would be curious. All right, let's see. Did we get all the ones over here? Oh, no, we still have a bunch in Main Street. God, this is a busy day for the mail. Is it because it's Monday? Is it Monday? No, it might be Tuesday. Right? I was saying that earlier. I feel like we could remake this neighborhood in The Sims. It would be really cute. All right, so there's a package down here. And this is 2nd Street. I feel like we just did a package over here. Oh, it's Heron's Circle. Never mind. They make me want to have more porches in The Sims. I feel like the porch vibes of this town are spot on. I would, of course, put more plants. Oh, this is not right. Okay. Is it? Where am I supposed to put it? Over here? Do you think it's that down there? Or, no, I think it's this over here. A+ porches. They just need more like plants and rocking chairs and stuff. But we could add that. Whoa, look at this big stump.
All right,
Drop
I'll
the
leave it on
package.
the doorstep.
I like how she talks to herself as she does stuff. Because I feel like I would be the same. Be like, deliver this here. I'll leave it on the doorstep. I'm thinking about how many podcasts I could listen to if I had this job. Okay, so let's see. Across the street. This is I think that they know that they built suspense with that conversation with Angie. And that we would want to like hurry through the day. And so they gave us like 1,000 things to deliver today. Real struggle. This newspaper here. All right, let's do this one. Actually, I feel like this is not going to be right. Would you look at that? I'm wrong again. I guess it's up here. Let's run, let's run. We can't run because there's no way to run. Okay. You actually delivered papers, Tiny? I don't think I realized that. That's so funny. Did you do it on a bike or on with a car? Around here, people get it delivered with cars, which I feel like is just not that like romantic notion that people have of like paper deliveries. And the guy that delivers the paper here, because my grandma is very old-fashioned and likes to get like a physical paper. He like delivers it, first of all, like so early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. And he blasts his radio so loud, you can hear him coming from like a mile away. There'd be more dogs to bark. You were on a bike? Okay. Yeah, around here it's like an adult man in a vehicle. All right, so we finished the ones over here. Robert in the forest has something to talk to us about. We are really spread all over. All right, I guess we'll just go to the mall. Oh, it doesn't bother me, the music, really. I think the only reason I hear it is because I'm already awake. I don't think it would really wake anyone up. Enjoy your lurk, Geller. We're driving, we're zooming. I hope that when we go talk to Angie at the end of this day, she's like, you want to come with me? What if she said, what if this ends without us being together? Oh my God. I don't know if we'll actually get to the ending today. I don't think we will. But like, the pain, the drama, the struggle. How do I get to that? I see. This song is so good. That's so funny. All right, this way I think. Reconsider Angie. I know we'll try everything we can to get Angie to be with us, and have renewed faith in the Flick Shack. Shack. Shop. Oh, I'm breaking the bridge. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Who is this man in the woods we're talking to? I don't know. I thought it was the lumberjack. But we passed where the lumberjack lives. So, what is this? Ooh. I hear a chainsaw. I'm scared. Hello? Oh, he is out jumping.
Hey, Meredith, I'm up here.
Hey, Robert!
Wow, that's really high.
What? I can't hear you.
Obviously. Maybe you should come down.
Maybe you should come down.
Sorry, I can't hear you. Maybe I should come down first.
Imagine her climbing up there. Do you think she would? That would be silly.
Can you hear me now? Hi, Meredith.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Over.
Thanks for coming out here. This arborist job came up suddenly.
I'm glad there's people like you for that.
I'm glad there's people like you for that.
It's great up there. I used to climb a lot. Still do, actually. But now I get paid for it, too. Anyways, I figured it would also be good for you to see where the apartments are planned.
Okay.
Oh, here? Really? What a shame.
Fear not. I have masterminded a wild card plan.
Right. I don't want to talk to him. I don't care.
I've scheduled a recording session at a professional sound studio.
I just want to go to Angie.
Right. And then?
Well, we'll start jamming. Some music producer accidentally drives by, offers us a contract on the spot.
This is silly.
Next stop, rich and famous.
I got a feeling you're not being serious right now.
Yeah, you got me there. It'll actually be a radio message to get the people in Providence Oaks involved. This afternoon at Jack Reynolds' barn.
I
Professional
see.
sound studio, huh?
I mean, should I say yes? I mean, sure. I'll save to save the
Great.
trees,
Meet me
right?
there after work. I'm gonna get back up in this tree now. See you later.
Good luck.
Bye. Good luck up there.
Thanks.
Yeah, I feel like we'll go because it's to save the trees, and I feel like that's something that Meredith would care about, you know? All right, back in the truck. Unless there's something that we're supposed to be doing with Angie, in which case I will regret saying yes to do that. All right, so let's honestly, I think turning around is the fastest option. Because I don't want to go all the way back up to the other road. I love how peaceful this game is, though. Like, you've got the story and, like, we have our angst about Angie. But really, it's just driving around delivering stuff in, like, a peaceful environment. It's very chill. I love this little bridge. I'd love to see a fox before the end of stream today. Fingers crossed. Oh my god. It is so hard to make a sharp turn. Alright, we got this. We're on the way now. Ooh, it's getting overcast. I wonder if it'll rain. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, Moon, I wasn't calling you. You can stay. You're fine. My cat thought I was talking to him. Alright, let's go through this tunnel. We're We're on our way. Almost there. They really made us work hard today. And I think it's because they knew that we would be on a cliffhanger with Angie being like, we'll talk more about this tonight. It's honestly like real life. You start your day with a ooh, I missed the turn. You start your day with a stressful conversation with someone and they're like, we'll talk about it more later. And the whole entire day you stress about it. Give him a treat. He's had a lot of treats. I gave him a big group of treats earlier. I think we need to go down here. It's amazing to me that this truck can drive on some of these roads. Is this right? Where am I in the world? Hello? Oh, I'm down here. I see. Either one gets us there. Have we ever been down here? I don't feel like I've ever been down here. Willow Road. Just casually running into trees. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wow. That's a shack. What is this house? Raven Way? Does anyone even live here? Is that a chainsaw? Okay. This is a big no from me.
Nope. No answer.
And we're just leaving it? Oh my god, get me out of here. This is scary. I'm sorry. What did we just do? I feel like we just dropped off a weapon. Let's leave. A little sussy. Just a little sussy is all. Oh goodness. All right, let's go. I think we have one last package. Let's go up here. All right. Now, when we get up here, am I making a right or a left? A right. Oh my gosh, I was honking the horn. I love how I figured that out. Meredith will now be questioned by the FBI. Honestly. I wonder if people actually move out of your way if you hit that. Oh, I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Help! Oh well. We got a little help. It's fine. I'm still a good driver. I'm still a really excellent and safe driver. Come on, you know it's true. I'm great. I'm excellent. Not gonna lie, I was hoping that we were gonna go troll that guy at the motel again, but I guess not. Fox? Anyone? Hello? Show me the foxes. It really seems like it's gonna rain. When do you think Angie's planning on leaving? Oh. I looked at the chat. Oh, goodness. Listen, you try to drive and talk to the Twitch chat at the same time. We're driving, we're zooming. Keep your eyes on the road. I do want my eyes on the road because I want to try to find a fox. Gosh, this is a big lake. Really make us drive. Oh my god, we made it. Okay. Oh, it's at the diner. Oh. Oh, come on. You can make it over this little hump. Thank you. Add fuel consumption. Oh my god, imagine. I feel like it would be fun to have like oh, I forgot the package. A version of the game where you like do dent up the mail truck and you have to like be careful. Like if you get a certain number of dents in the truck, it's a problem or something. Because I don't feel any need to be careful, so I just kind of zoom around. But if I like had to be careful, it would be kind of fun. All right, let's go up here.
Hi, Kay. Package
Maybe
for
we
you.
can talk to her about Angie. Might as well give it to you now.
I thought I might as well give it to you now instead of, you know, waiting till you're home.
Oh, thanks. That's super amazing. Thank you.
What is it? Why are we asking about the mail? See?
Oh my god. I'm so excited about this. Yay!
I see. This is a guessing game. All right. Is it a...
It looks like a guitar, maybe. A rocket, a box of bunnies, E.T.
A bunch of copies of the E.T. game?
Ugh, I hope not.
Okay.
The suspense is killing me.
The suspense is killing me. Open
Why do
it.
we keep assuming that
you
it's
ready?
illegal?
It's actually a Yamaha DX7 synthesizer.
Fancy.
Oh man, I am super stoked this arrived so soon. I got this amazing deal on it through the classifieds. This old guy was selling it. Apparently he had never really used it. I mean, what? How? Can you imagine owning something like this?
The
and not using it every moment
classifieds.
you get? I mean, this synth is used everywhere these days. So I was like, yes, this is mine. Sorry, I can get carried away about this kind of stuff.
I know you're doing that speeding up a thing again. No, why?
To be
They
honest,
really want us to be
lost
so
me
mean all the
around time you
time.
open the box. But if it works like a computer, sign me up.
Computers,
So what if she gets
eh?
excited about
wait,
stuff?
you're a
Just hype with
programmer?
her.
Because if you are, you should totally check out the Insonic Mirage.
Right? Me too. Stop, you're doing it again? No.
If
Let's
you
be
like
nice.
sampling machines, you should totally try out programming.
Oh man, I would love to. So much to do, so little time. Listen, Em, I totally owe you for lugging this around for me. Now, what'll you have? It's on the house.
Pie? Yeah, definitely give me pie.
I mean, I'd love some blueberry pie if you have it.
Oh, I just sold the last slice. We're clean out. Anything else?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I owe you, it is. Apparently, I have some baking to get started on now. But good to see you. And thanks
Oh, I
again.
wanted to talk to her about
Have fun
Angie.
with your synthesizer.
Yes, thanks.
I think it's funny that she opened the synthesizer at work on the counter. Oh my god, we did it. We finished all the packages. All right, time to hopefully not get our heart broken by Angie. Oh, Angie, please don't hurt me. Okay, I think we go this way. It's the fastest way. All of the pretty birch trees. Oh, I love them. They're so gorgeous. Angie, be kind to my heart. I hope so too. I hope that there's a way that you can end up like both staying at this town. That's the ending I want. I don't want to leave here. Meredith thrives here. She's glowing. She deserves to live here with her sweetheart. Okay. You glow, girl. All right, let's see. Oh, I can't take it.
Okay.
Oh, this is the radio thing. Oh, okay.
Robert, are you ready?
Yes, but before
Look
we
at her
start,
sweater. I
I'm not
can't.
pro, so please bear with me.
You'll do great. Let's not be that much of a jerk.
Okay, Robert. Take
Hey,
it away.
Jude. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Fellow Providence Okians, I'm Robert Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments on Lakeview Drive. If you feel the same, let Town Hall know about it, and give them a call. Let's keep Providence Oaks pretty.
What a slogan.
That's a wrap, folks. Back to work.
Hold on, Jack. Meredith, what do you think?
I miss a revolutionary vibe. It needs more
text
passion.
Is fine, but I miss a revolutionary vibe. It needs more passion.
Okay, you might be right. Jack, one more recording, please.
Sure, Robert. Here we go in 1, 2, 3, action.
Fellow Providence Okians, I'm Robert Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments on Lake.
Is this any different?
If you feel the same, let Town Hall know about it and give them a call. Let's keep Providence Oaks pretty. Better?
What? Isn't that the same? Let's just, it's fine.
That should do it.
Okay, that's a wrap. Back to tater harvesting.
Meredith, I'm gonna return the favor and help Jack out today.
If you lovebirds wanted to spend more time together, she can come along too. Plenty of work to do.
Jack, what the?
Lovebirds? What? Wait, hang on. What do I say? What do I say to cancel this relationship? I better get going. I'm gonna leave.
I better get going. Good luck with those taters.
Okay, Meredith. Thanks so much again for helping out.
That scared me. I was like, wait, did I mess up somehow? Weiss Residence, Tuesday afternoon. Okay. Please be Angie.
Meredith, it's me.
Ugh.
Oh, hi, Steve. I'm sorry. Didn't get the chance to look at the contracts yet.
Oh.
How come we're not talking to Angie? Is it because I went to this thing? Oh, I regret going. I'm busy.
I'm just very busy. Sorry.
All right. Hey, I gotta run. Corporate lawyer appointment. Bye.
I hope I didn't mess up not being able to talk to Angie. Review, stay home and watch TV. No, we're going to read the book.
The Countess and the Carpenter.
I wonder if Angie will talk to us more in the morning.
No one screws better than the carpenter's apprentice. Old Mr.
I should have said no to him about going to the radio thing,
What
I
he's done
think.
back there is nothing short of astounding.
But I thought that it was to save the
Money
trees.
for it. I never expected that the fence he repaired would survive last night's storm.
It was innocent, right?
Good morning,
Fingers
Miss
crossed she has some stuff to say to us this morning. Good morning, Mr. Morning. No,
morning,
I'm going
Mr.
to say it
Morgan.
right. Angie's our girlfriend, yeah, and she's considering leaving.
Frank? Suspended? Why?
The only thing you need to know right now is that I will be filling his spot for the time being.
Oh my god. Okay, sir, have a nice
sir.
day.
Have a nice day.
I don't care about Frank's drama. Return to the post office. I'm at the post office.
Providence Oaks, good
Oh, okay.
morning to you.
All right, let's go see if Angie has anything to say. I feel like I wonder if we would have hung out with Angie if we hadn't said yes to going to the radio thing. The door is closed. Oh my god, there's a note on the door.
What's this? The Flick Shack has closed down and will not reopen. Any unreturned tapes can be dropped off before September 22nd. It has been a privilege to serve as Providence Oaks' premier home cinema provider. Thank you for your patronage. All the best.
Okay,
The
but
Flick Shack
what?
Proprietor, Angie.
Did I mess up? Am I if I messed up and I don't get to say goodbye to Angie or like anything now because I said yes to the radio thing, they need to have made that way more clear. Let's see. Is she on this at all? I feel like I'm going to leave you all on such a wild cliffhanger. Did I actually, Silky? Do you know? Like, is it because I said no to the... is it because I said no? Is it because I said yes to the radio thing? Or does she has to come up again? Did she say she was leaving that night? I'm screaming. I'm absolutely screaming at that. That is so wild. Well, because when we were talking to her, she was like, we'll talk more tonight. So maybe I should have said no. I don't know where her home is. Do we have a home? I don't think we know where her house is. We only know where she works. I feel so mean leaving you all on this cliffhanger. I can't. I don't know if we messed up or not. I honestly don't. I do have another save where it's like right after the date where we kiss. So I might like check that and see if I don't go on the other one if we like say goodbye. But it seems like she's leaving anyway. But there's a part of me that feels like if we made it through this day and delivered all the packages, maybe she would show up. But I don't think we have enough time to do that before I wrap up in the next couple of minutes. So, I mean, we could try to speed run these packages and see. Maybe we can do that. There's not that many. Let's see. Let's see if we can... Let's see if she shows up at our house or something. Let's see. But I just don't know if I have time to get all these packages delivered. You can't end early, can you? Like, what happens if you end the day without delivering the packages? Let's see. Let's just be like a bad male woman for a second. I don't actually know if you can do it, but well, we could try to just end the day. Doesn't let me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't let you. It doesn't let you. Let's try to deliver the packages. Okay, so Clay says I haven't messed up, which tells me there's probably more to the story, and I'm just leaving you on a cliffhanger. But let's try to get the packages done in a timely fashion. We have a few more minutes until I wrap up. Let's try. I don't want to leave you on such a cliffhanger. It would help if I could drive. Okay. We're panicking for no reason. We've all been burned before. It's obvious. All right, hurry up, Angie. I mean, not Angie, Meredith. No time for the small town pace over here. Here you go, Nancy. Is this Nancy from Stranger Things in a few years?
How's the photography coming along?
Haven't taken any yet.
Haven't taken any pictures yet, to be honest.
If you can take pictures for me like you said you would, I can get this practice in.
All right, sure.
I'll get it done. Don't worry.
Okay, please take some pictures and return it today.
Today? We have other stuff going on. Do you think we could do it in time? I don't know. I don't think I can. I feel like there's too many. I feel like there's too many packages. Thank you, Clay. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I think that that's probably supposed to like get you to be like, what? But I don't know if I have the time to not leave you on a cliffhanger. So I think I'm probably going to leave you on a cliffhanger, which means you should get the game and play it. Support a queer story and get the game and see how it ends. Because I think we don't have time. It's good to see you, Clay. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough time. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it because we have like all of these to deliver, which would take me, I think, a good 10 minutes. And we're like just about to wrap up. So I think what I'll do is instead of trying to speed run it, I will come to here and just let you know that you'll have to experience it. But like, I think one of the things that I love about this game is that I do feel connected to the characters. Like, I actually care that Meredith winds up with Angie and gets to like live in her peaceful Providence Oaks town. So I think that that is an A+ for Lake. It's the reason why it's one of my favorite cozy and queer indies that is out right now. I had so much fun I always have a great time on the It Gets Better project. I've loved being able to share some of the queer and cozy indies that are out these days that have like wonderful queer rep. And this is one of my favorites. So thank you for hanging out with me and playing it. It is a sweet and sometimes silly game, but I hope that you will check it out and enjoy it. And also like keep looking for games that have queer stories to tell and like queer stories that are not just representation for the sake of representation, but also, you know, written by queer folks and not just about queer trauma, but about the millions of different things that matter to queer people. And there's a lot of games that are telling those kinds of stories. And it has been an honor to show you some of them. I'll be back again in a couple of weeks, actually. I think October 15th is the day that I'll be here next. And I plan to show you even more queer stories happening in cozy games these days then. And until then, I hope that you all take care of each other, take care of yourselves, spread a little bit of joy around, and enjoy some of the games that are out that you can play and experience queer stories in. So thank you so much for today. It's always an honor to be here on the It Gets Better channel. If you're not already following It Gets Better, please follow now, right now. I'm not the only streamer that hangs out here. There is a whole group of ambassadors who stream here. There is content going on here every week. Tons of amazing things happening, and more to come in the future. So you wanna follow, you wanna hang out here. I promise you won't regret it. And if you did want to find my channel, I believe that I think there's a command that tells you. I think it's like !lilasfox. Should be in the title of the stream. You could do that command and get links to my channel if you'd like to hang out with us. And yeah, thank you for everything today. I had so much fun getting cozy with you and playing some games. So enjoy the start of the new season, whether it is spring or autumn for you, and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you really soon. I'll be back in just a couple of weeks over here. So bye-bye, everyone.